Hello guys, I'm here using the most recommended lip therapy. Hello good people and welcome to this vlog, welcome to this video. You know that, okay fine, it's at night. I don't know how at night it is, and if you have camped here, you know that when I do night vlogs, they are very inspirational, or they're not inspirational really, they're how do we call it, they are reflective. Yeah, they're kind of reflective videos. So today I would like to reflect on self-confidence, and I'm looking so natural in my natural hair. Before that, how is everybody holding up? How is everything? My lips are red because I was just doing a strepsils tablet because I'm nursing a cold. Anyway, how is everything? Times are still really tough, especially for us pastoralists. Like, are really going through a lot right now. You all have no idea. I pray that the prayers that were held today will actually intervene and do things for this country. And by the way, happy Valentine's. I'm actually speaking in a very low tone because it's really at night, as I said earlier, and I don't want to wake my baby up. So yeah, let me talk about self-confidence. And self-confidence is the biggest trade tool that you can have as a person. One thing that I really like about my vlogs is that they're as mine as for any other viewer. So I'm talking to myself about self-confidence, and then in the process I'm also talking to my viewer, you know. So self-confidence, there's so many things about self-confidence. I wrote them all down because I don't want to come here and dang. So self-confidence is an attitude about your skills and abilities. It means that you accept and trust yourself and you have a sense of control in your life. You know, when I do night vlogs, by the way, I don't even interpret things so much more than I just read it and let it digest, because we are reflecting, we are just trying and let it digest, you know. And then it also means having self-confidence also means that you have a positive reflection of yourself. I mean, you have a positive view of yourself. You know, it's so easy to actually view yourself negatively, but when you are at a position to consistently push yourself to think positively about yourself, then that is self-confidence. Also, when you are self-confident, you are very realistic about your expectations and goals. Remember, I don't know, but you know, it's so easy to actually have over expectations, to over expect, or to be unrealistic, really. But when you are self-confident, or when you have control over your life, or when you are living in the moment, and when you want to make the best out of your life, you actually go ahead and set realistic goals and expectations in your life, then that means that you are self-confident. Also, when you are self-confident, you communicate assertively. You know this is it, you know this is not it. And I think being assertive is one of the strongest values one can have, because in this world you really need to be assertive in some things. There are some things in this life that do not need gray areas. It's just black or white. Remember, no explanations. It's reflective mode. And most importantly, when you are self-confident, you can actually handle criticism. Criticism definitely is one thing that will always come in your way, in your life, in your goals, in the way that you do life, in the way that you go about day-to-day things. You see, sometimes I say that your goals or your life should only and only make sense to you, or will only and only make sense to you, so that when it doesn't, people will have a different opinion, and that can come as criticism. So, can you handle criticism? If yes, then you are self-confident. Now, low self-confidence on the other side means that you are full of self-doubt. It means that you're full of self-doubt. It means that you feel inferior. You may feel inferior or unloved. Eh? And then you also are very sensitive to criticism. And then you also judge yourself too harshly, especially when you judge yourself too harshly. Like, just pardon yourself sometimes. I'm coming to that. Or you're afraid of failure, or you're afraid of what people will say. Now, when you're afraid of what people will say, I'm not sure if you'll always progress in this life. And sometimes I fall in that category, actually, of being afraid of what people will say. But the most important thing is actually having a very strong will and mind. Yeah, strong will and mind. And then you will do things. You will do things without thinking, what will this be? What will others say? Because that is one thing that will really hold you back. Is if you are people pleasing. But then in this very nice 3-piece choker, I got it as a wedding present when I was a bride. When you're a bride, actually in Masaland, you have so many of these things. They come to you. Husband actually pays so that they're made for you. Anyway, so nice. I'm just in it because I was trying to vlog earlier in the day and somehow I didn't manage. So I managed, just that I didn't like the video. Anyway, so we were talking about self-confidence, and we were saying that when you have a low self-confidence, we're now talking about low self-confidence, and it includes having self-doubt, being very sensitive to, we're actually talking about people pleasing. Being a people pleaser means that you're not confident of yourself. It means that you need to work on your confidence. Now, I have me here some points, just 2 or 3 that would help us, or would help me, or will help you to increase your self-confidence. The reason you need to work on your self-confidence is because it's like the thing that trades you in the world. I think I started by saying it's a trading tool. It's like, it's a value that sells you even before you communicate. If you believe in yourself, if you are confident with who you are, you can be in any space very comfortably. So the first way that you can increase your self-confidence, or you can work to boost your self-confidence, is actually to recognize and emphasize on your strengths. And you need to master your strengths. You need to master your weaknesses as well. You know, we are all imperfect. Nobody is perfect. So you'll always have this imperfection. Now, your power is actually in mastering the imperfection. So yeah, you emphasize and you recognize and master your strengths and weaknesses, then you are able to work on your self-confidence. Self-confidence also actually is the thing that translates to high self-esteem and low self-confidence. The opposite is true, is low self-esteem. Yeah, the other way is actually to praise yourself and reward your efforts and progress. Now, I know that we all have goals, but if you do not reach your goals, it's fine. Breathe. That actually takes me to the next point, that the other way to increase your self-confidence is actually to slow down. Slow down. There's a verse I read today actually, that wealth garnered over time with hard work lasts longer, and wealth garnered with crooked ways does not last. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, slow down on life. Slow down on the pressures of life. Like, just be cool, be easy. It's going to happen, it's going to come. Yeah. Also think logically and think logically, think straight, think smart, you know, and stuff like that. Then treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Don't dwell on failure. Well, you're always doomed to fail, but choosing not to actually dwell on the failure is the power. Is actually the power. That makes me another verse I read today, that you are better off. Sadness is better than happiness, because it's in sadness that we are refined. Yeah. It's like when you're going through a hard moment, that's when you are refined. That's when you want more. That's when you kind of appreciate life better. Yeah, I don't know where sadness is from. But yeah, think logically, be realistic in your thinking. Mhm. And then also, do not do assumptions. One of the things, if you want to be self-confident, or if you have to have control of your life, is just stop with assumptions. It's also like, just mind your business. Yeah. Also, be direct and respectful. Learn to say no. That's one of the ways to increase your self-confidence. But in general, actually, it's just being true to your real self, doing the right thing, really. Once you are always doing the right thing, then you have no reason to be afraid of being confident, I think. Yeah, this vlog is very short and precise because, yes, I just needed to talk self-confidence. And as I said earlier, actually today I was going through my blogs and I thought, girl, you are so bright. Seriously, it's just, yeah, we do one vlog after the other. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next vlog.